Kennedy High School and Watertown High School. Tonight's game is the first home game of the year for Kennedy. It is the second road game for Watertown. Both teams are coming off losses in their first games of the season on Tuesday night. Kennedy lost to Naugatuck by the score of 47. Let's try that again. They lost to Naugatuck by the score of 59-51, while Watertown lost 57-33 to Ansonia. Both of these teams, Kennedy and Watertown, are experiencing the CIAC revamped state playoff process. For this season, we're testing out a new format where the teams, instead of being split up purely by school size, are being played in different divisions. There are a total of 5 divisions. Kennedy is in division number 1. Watertown is in division number 3. The way you get into these divisions are now by your number of wins over the past few years, your strength of schedule, the performance of your conference in the state playoffs in the recent years, and essentially how your coaches and school feel your team will be doing this season. So if you are a Division 5 team, you can petition to move up even all the way to Division 1 in the open division. So right now, Kennedy, for this year, is placed in Division 1. Watertown placed in Division 3. All of the Division 1 teams, 21 of them, will qualify for that state tournament. For the other 4 divisions, Divisions 2 through 5, you will still have to win 40% of your games to qualify for the postseason play. So it should be a fairly interesting season in an attempt to even out the competition in the state playoffs. The coaches and administrators involved in the CIAC basketball tournament have felt this would be the best way to come up with a more competitive tournament and put teams against other teams of similar ability and size and history and reputation. So let's get back to talking about tonight's game. Watertown, coming in from the Iron Division, plays at Bristol Eastern on Friday. It'll be their 3rd straight road game, where Kennedy has another home game this Saturday at 1 o'clock. They'll be playing Wolcott in another NVL game. Kennedy, of course, in the Brass Division. As many of you NVL fans know, the Brass Division is made up of all the Waterbury schools. Waterbury Career Academy, Crosby, Sacred Heart, Holy Cross, and Wilby all make up the Brass Division, and it has historically been one of the most competitive divisions in the state of Connecticut. Holy Cross, Sacred Heart, and Crosby will join Kennedy in Division 1, so conceivably all 4 of them could be playing against each other at some point in the CIAC Division 1 tournament. Waterbury Career Academy and Wilby will be in Division 2, so all of the 6 division members of the Brass Division will be playing in the top 2 divisions. Watertown is in the Iron Division, along with Wolcott, Woodland Regional, Torrington, and Naugatuck, and we'll see how that plays into their favor, or if it will be causing more of a problem for Watertown, because Naugatuck and Torrington opened up the season with big victories on Tuesday night. Naugatuck, as we mentioned, defeated Kennedy in Game 1. And we'll talk about Torrington's big victory over Crosby when we get back after a short break.
Sorry.
And we're back, ladies and gentlemen. The buzzer to sound to get things rolling here. There in the background as we're getting prepared to announce the starting lineups for tonight's game. Both of these teams looking for their first victory of the season. Both of them coming off of road losses on Tuesday night to start the NVL campaign.
First, the visiting Watertown Indians. At guard, fighting sophomore number 3, C.J. Leader. At guard.
Oh, and I think in the process of announcing the starting lineup for the Watertown Indians, they're using the wrong lineup as no one reacted from the bench. They announced C.J. Maynard, a sophomore, as a starting guard, and I don't think that was correct. So we'll have to reboot as they get things settled over there. One of the interesting storylines from today's game, of course, one of the top players for Kennedy, LaShawn Smith, one of their best players last year, is not playing, has a brace on his wrist, and is missing, obviously, in the first few games. Now we got it right. Number 5, Cameron DeFeo, senior captain, starting for Watertown. Next up was number 25, Myron Jasufi.
Number 15,
Nassim Pasesta, number 15, a junior. Number 12 is Josh Maisto. And finally, number 31 is Matthew Hardesty. And now Kennedy. Number 33, Jaquan Jones, sophomore. Marquise Blackman, 12 points in game 1 for the Eagles. Number 21, Josiah Perilla, 15 points, 2 threes in the opening game against Naugatuck. Number 5, Adrian Williams. And finally, number 23, Jeremy Acosta. Again, one of the top players for the Eagles last year, returning again for this campaign. We'll take a little pause as we get ready to honor America with a playing of our national anthem.
This time we ask you please rise and move your hips as we honor America and almost defend it with the playing of our national anthem.
And we are just about ready to go here at Kennedy High School. The first home game of the year for the Eagles. The Indians in the midst of a 3-game road trip to open up the season. Right in the middle, game number 2 for Watertown. Lost a tough one to Ansonia. They got out to a 12-11 lead after the first 8 minutes, and then things all went the way of the Chargers, outscoring Watertown by 11 in the second quarter to roll to a 57-33 win. Kennedy was up 47-40 going into the fourth the other night against Naugatuck and then fell apart, getting outscored in the final 8 minutes by a total of 19-4. So 2 big wins for the leaders of the Iron Division here in the NFL, Naugatuck and Torrington. Torrington knocked off Crosby. Naugatuck knocked off these Kennedy Eagles. Let's see how things go tonight. Game 2 of the early season, 2017-2018. Jumping it up, Marquise Blackman. for the Eagles, and it's number 31, Matthew Hardesty, for the Indians. Tap won by the Eagles, and we're underway. Watertown comes out in a 2-3 zone. A little active up top. First three of the game, all net. Josiah Perea, he hit 2 threes the other night. He opens this one up with a 3. Early 3-0 lead for the Eagles. Eagles come out in a man-to-man. Extending the pressure out to 20, 21 feet or so. Three-pointer tried by Myron Jasufi. Comes off the back of the rim and then out of bounds. Ball goes to the Eagles. Watertown will have to try to keep the score down, probably below the 50s, in order to have a chance to win this one. They come out with a little bit of a half-court trap, create some problems slowing down the Eagles. Another 3 from the corner, just missed. Rebound comes down to Jasufi. He pushes it up the near side. A little bit of a stumble there by Pasesta, but he got away with it. Nice little scoop to the hoop, just off the back of the rim, no good. Rebound by Blackman, and here come the Eagles. Far side, that's Acosta, one of the returning players from last year's starting 5 for the Eagles. Pushing it up the floor now. Watertown trying to set things up. Josiah Maisto got it knocked out of his hands and out of bounds, but the Indians will retain possession. Early start of the game here, just a minute, 6 seconds in. It's 3-0 Eagles. Watertown to their second possession. Again, against a tough extended man-to-man. Pull-up 16-footers, got it. Nice shot there. Josh Maisto gets the Indians on the board. A little bit of a 1-2-2 three-quarter trap now for the Indians. Layup missed underneath, rebound by Maisto, and here come the Indians. Chance to take their first lead of the game. Maisto outside, about 18 feet away, dribbles up another 12-footer. A little contact there, no call. Maisto gets it back. He's going to be called for a travel on the turnaround. Turnover by the Indians. Ball goes back to the Eagles. 3-2, less than 2 minutes into the game. Again, a 1-2-2 three-quarter trap here by the Indians. Eagles don't seem to have too much trouble with it. Acosta drive to the hoop, looked like he got hit. No call there. I don't know why he didn't go after the ball, thinking maybe he was going to be called for a travel, but if somebody tipped it, he can grab it. Myron Jasufi brings it up, kicks it to the corner. Tough shot there, running to his right, banks it home. Cameron DeFeo. Nice shot there, and the Indians have a 4-3 lead. Nice steal, tipped away, beautiful by Maisto. And here come the Indians again. Drive to the hoop, off the back of the glass and off. Eagles now getting into a running game. This is a pace that they would like. Nice pass ahead of the pack. Jaquan Jones lays it in. 5-4. Eagles regain the lead. Corner jumper just off the back of the rim, and here comes Jones again. Eagles out and running. Drive to the hoop. Followed up nicely by Jones, and just like that, it's 7-4. Eagles would have to like that pace. Indians bringing it up now into the offensive side of the court. Off the high screen, jumper from about 18 feet away, just out. Rebound by the Eagles. Eagles get things settled now in half court. Acosta's got it there. He kicks it to Jones. Jones, 18-footer, nothing but net, and just like that, it's 10-4. Eagles starting to find the range from the stationary threes, getting things going their way. 10-4, just over 3 minutes in. 3 from the far side there by Maisto, goes off the back of the rim and out. Tipped by the Eagles. So Watertown retains possession. Sam St. Hilaire checks in for Watertown, as does Brandon Mayo. Watertown inbounds. Nice little spread set, a little bit of a flex set against the man-to-man. St. Hilaire's 3 from the corner, no good. Rebound Eagles. Not many second chance opportunities thus far for Watertown. Nice little dish there inside, and Acosta lays it in. Quickly a 12-4 lead for the Eagles. This is St. Hilaire, dribbles back towards the center of the floor. Kicks it to DeFeo. DeFeo pushes it to the far wing. Jasufi with it. Tenacious defense by the Eagles. They say that he got lost control of the ball and knocked it out of bounds. DeFeo lost control of it. Ball goes to the Eagles. halfway through quarter number one. It's a 12-4 Kennedy lead. Off to a good start here in their first home game of the season. Long three there. That's the first three that hit the rim. Nice rebound inside by Blagman. Looked like he got banged around a little bit. No call. Here comes Watertown. Pushing it up the floor. Loses control of it. Acosta ahead of the pack. Acosta draws the contact and gets the call. Foul's going to be on Josh Maisto. Acosta going to the line. Jeremy is senior now. Again, played quite a bit for the Eagles last year. First free throw up and in. Eagles are now up 13-4. Kennedy off to a nice start. Again, without certainly their top offensive player from last year in LaShawn Smith. They will be a force to be reckoned with in Division I when he comes back healthy and ready to play. 14-4 now as the Eagles extend it to 10 points on the second made free throw by Acosta. Little show of a press, but they drop back fairly quickly. St. Hilaire driving hard to the hoop. They're going to call a block there on Blagman. St. Hilaire will be going to the line shooting two. 14-4, two big free throws here for Watertown to get things going again, end the little streak by the Eagles. First one is up, and it is good. 14-5 now as St. Hilaire hits the first of his two free throws. Looked very smooth on that one too, and it goes in. 14-6 now. Kennedy with the lead. Watertown comes out again in the 1-2-2-3 quarter, looking to trap right around the midcourt line. Acosta gets it on the far wing, again right in front of the Watertown bench, and just blows by everybody for the layup. Nice athletic move by the senior. Again, extended man-to-man pressure just on the half-court side. St. Hilaire's got it now. We're closing into the 3-minute mark. Try to spin dribble there. Stolen by Parilla. Parilla lays it up and in. It's now 18-6, and we've got a 20-second timeout called by the Watertown Indians. First 5 minutes of the game, Eagles have opened up a 12-point lead over the Indians. They're extending their man-to-man pressure a little bit higher than the three-point line, just on their half court of the defensive side, and creating some problems for Watertown to get things moving, getting into their offense, and things have been an issue. 18-6, Watertown needs to try to slow things down as they were only in double figures scoring in the first quarter last Tuesday against Ansonia. Tyson Torciello to inbound. He gets it to Jasufi, who walks it up the floor. Acosta guarding Jasufi. Pass to the far wing, looking inside, tipped away by Acosta. Nice little play coming off to help. Pushing it down low, lays it up, gets his own rebound. That's Jones again with the second one, gets blocked inside. St. Hilaire came away with it. He's getting pressure right away, though. Turnover, shot goes up, and now we're going to call that a block shot. Jaquane Jones went up for the shot. It got blocked from behind and out of bounds. Eagles are going to inbound underneath their own hoop. Triggering it in was Jones. He went to Acosta, who tried to get it back to Jones. Off his hand, controlled now by the Indians. Jasufi now pushing it up for the Indians to the corner, loses control and out of bounds. Went off the hands of number 24, Angelo Gizzi. Couple subs coming into the game now. That's Kyle Brown for Kennedy. Looks like number 12, Josh Maisto, coming back in for the Indians. 2:20 and running here in quarter number one. An 18-6 lead for the Eagles. Acosta on the far wing, right in front of the Watertown bench. Kicks it back up top to the point. That's Kyle Brown. Kyle Brown kicks it to the near side corner to Jones. Inside out, nice little in and out game. Three there by Brown, goes off the front of the rim, rebound by the Indians. Indians pushing it up the floor. Driving into the middle, jump pass back to St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire's 16-footer, no good. Ball gets tipped out, controlled by the Indians. Again, a trapping, chasing, man-to-man defense by the Eagles, creating some problems for the Indians. Officials are letting a lot of contact go here in the first quarter. Kick to the corner, Acosta looks to drive to his left, squeezes through two defenders and gets the foul. So with 1:32 left in period number one, Acosta will go to the line. Josh Maisto picks up his second on that drive. Acosta's first one up and no good this time, a little bit off to the left. Nasim Pasesta played quite a bit in the JV game earlier tonight. Gets his first appearance tonight. Acosta misses both free throws. A chance for the Indians to cut the lead back to 10. Maisto's got it here on the near side wing. He throws it across. Little shot fake on dribble. St. Hilaire from 16. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound by the Eagles. Stumbles, loses possession. Controlled by the Eagles, pushing up the floor. Acosta for three. In and out, no good. Rebound, battling around for it. Here comes St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire makes a good decision, reverses direction. Goes up the other side. Pushes it to Maisto. Maisto from 17, no good. Rebound chased down by the Eagles. Bringing it up the floor now is Williams, number 5 for Kennedy. He pulls up and shoots the three, no good. Rebound for Watertown. St. Hilaire with 40 seconds of running here in the first. Acosta coming out to pressure, reaches and gets a foul. Cameron DeFeo checking back into the game for Watertown. St. Hilaire will trigger the inbound right in front of the scorer's table. He gets it to DeFeo. DeFeo pushes it to his left. Maisto, long three. Oh, in and out, no good. Tough break there. Batista got the rebound for the Eagles, number 40. 20 seconds left to see if the Eagles hold it out for one. A little bit of a 3-2 zone maybe here by Watertown, as the Eagles seem to be content to let the clock run down and get the last shot of the quarter. Possession will go to Watertown to start the second quarter. Williams not really moving the ball, takes a crazy fadeaway three, no good. Rebound up and just off the mark as Batista got his second rebound. Quarter number one ends. It's an 18-6. First quarter advantage for the Kennedy Eagles. Adrian Williams waited a little bit too long, took an off-balance three. That's going to earn him some time on the bench, I think, to start quarter number two. So Watertown had some trouble scoring against Ansonia, and it continues here in the quarter number one on the second night of the season here at Kennedy, only scoring 6 points in the first 8 minutes. So again, they're going to have to try to slow down the possessions. Hard to do with the Eagles' tenacious man-to-man trapping and pressing all over the floor. So let's see what happens. Final second 8 minutes of the first half. Coming up, it'll be Watertown ball. There's the first horn to get the teams up and out of the huddle. Let's see who comes out for Watertown. Looks like we've got Blagman and Jones. We've got Acosta. We've got Perilla. And we've got Brown for the Eagles. We've got St. Hilaire now with it. New defense, a little 1-2-2 half-court trap for the Eagles. And Watertown gets it down low to St. Hilaire, trying to kick it out, got tipped away. Kind of a break there, as I don't think the Watertown Indians were prepared for that. Maisto to inbounds deep in the corner, one of the toughest spots to inbound the ball. Gets it back up to St. Hilaire, back to Maisto. Maisto to St. Hilaire again, kicks it to the far side. DeFeo's three. High arcing shot off the back of the rim, rebound by Perilla. Perilla dribbles it up. Nice find underneath, just missed the layup was Brown. St. Hilaire driving all the way in, he misses, rebound by Blagman. Blagman kicks it outside. This is Acosta for three, just misses. Following shot, getting a nice rebound, and they're ripping it away. Jump ball is called. It's going to be Kennedy ball underneath. Kennedy entering the ball underneath their own basket. Long three, this time nothing but net for Josiah Perilla. So Perilla, again, he had 2 threes the other night on Tuesday. Has an open three here, and he knocks it in. Watertown getting pressured into the corner. Bounce pass goes off the foot and out of bounds. Ball goes to Kennedy. 21-6 now the score. 7 minutes left to play in the half. Again, a 1-2-2 trap. Open three on the far side. That one misses everything. Acosta got the rebound, did a little dipsy-do with the ball and missed. Tries to push it through the zone. Gets there again. Picks it up, loses it. Picks it up again, gets knocked out of bounds. It'll be Watertown ball. St. Hilaire hands it off to Myron Jasufi. Jasufi brings it up. Jasufi again dribbles right into a trap. Gets pushed out of bounds. Loses the ball. It'll be Kennedy ball. Again, a 1-2-2 trap. Acosta open in front of the bench, kicks it back outside, and they swing it back around. We're from Acosta to Jones all the way to the other corner. That three is short. Kennedy content to shoot the three tonight, having a little trouble here in the second quarter after a pretty nice start. Driving hard to the hoop, that one goes in and out. Watertown just can't buy a basket. Jones driving hard, pushes it up, left-handed shot, no good. Again, a little contact on the shot, not being called. We only have 4 fouls through the first 10 minutes of the game. Pretty aggressive defense on both sides. Kennedy's doing a great job of forcing Watertown further and further from the basket. St. Hilaire now getting doubled in the corner. He's in trouble. Kicks it back out, dodging, driving to the hoop. We're going to get a foul outside on Josiah Perilla. 5:51 left to play in quarter number 2. We only have a total of 5 fouls in the entire game. 3 against the Eagles, 2 against Watertown. Josh Maisto to trigger the inbound underneath. 2-3 zone by Kennedy. They kick it back out top. 18 feet away, now quickly retreating to 20 feet away. St. Hilaire dodging, driving through the zone. That dodge ends up with a bucket and a foul. As Blagman went up for the block, bumped him and the ball went in. Crashing to the floor hard was St. Hilaire. But Sam's getting up, getting ready to shoot the three. 21-8 now. St. Hilaire, nice drive to the basket, split the zone, laid it up and in off the backboard, and took the foul. He's at the line for 1 to complete the three-point play. That one is up, and it is good. And St. Hilaire will get a break. David Aguavia coming into the game, number 14. 21-9 now. As Watertown is keeping it close, but they've got to be able to score some points down on their offensive end. Acosta got a nice little running start from the corner, lays it in. 1st and 10 for Kennedy as they make the score 23-9. Extending the defense again, Kennedy putting a little pressure on the ball handlers for Watertown. Nice little pass there to the corner. Nice shot for that for 3 by Maisto. And just like that, it's 23-12. Watertown hanging around here in the second quarter. Hard drive to the basket, goes all the way around, didn't like anything, gets tipped away. Good hands there by Myron Jasufi. 5:05 left to play in quarter number 2. 23-12, Kennedy leads. Acosta, hard drive to the basket. He goes up and it's blocked. Nice defense by Watertown, pushing it on the break. Nice little dish, shot gets missed. Rebound, Kennedy. Acosta pushing it down. He jumps around and hands it off. Kicked out to the corner for 3. No good. Rebound, Watertown. Nice rebound inside by Josh Maisto, and he got fouled on the reach in as Acosta. Acosta now will have to take a seat as he's got 2 fouls. Harold Garcia, the sophomore, enters the game for Kennedy. Big possession here for Watertown, try to cut it inside of 10. Handling it outside, but again, a lot of pressure, not really going to the hoop. DeFeo there fakes a three, drives left. Little right-handed scoop to the hoop, no good. Rebound inside. Oh, could have been a nice big three-point play there as Maisto got hit on the way up on the follow. He'll be at the line for two. Kennedy is doing a lot of pressuring and jumping outside the three-point line, but once Watertown can handle that and get to the basket, they are getting some opportunities here in quarter number two. Big free throw there just off the mark. Josh Maisto hit for 15 points in opening night against Ansonia. Doing a nice job tonight on both ends of the floor here in the first half. Senior captain's second shot goes up and in. And Watertown now has this within 10, 23-13. Again, the half-court trap for Watertown. We're going to have a backcourt violation there, and just like that, I was about to say that not getting many turnovers off of their trap, and they just got it right there. So Watertown again with a big possession. Halfway through quarter number two, they could get right back in this with a good shot here. Man to man. Caught it and got started before he put it on the floor. That'll be a traveling violation. Kennedy gets the ball back. Kennedy walking it up the floor against now the 3-2 half-court zone defense being implored by Watertown. They go over the top. Short jumper there, missed. Rebound, fight for it underneath. Out of bounds there. It's got to go back to Watertown. Here we go. 3:59 to play in the half. Watertown hanging around. Let's see if they can get a basket here. DeFeo brings it up the floor. Pushing it to his right. Spins back. Kicks it out top. Sufi kicks to the corner. Dangerous pass there. DeFeo's got it. Trying to move things around again. The pressure pushing the guys out further and further from the basket. That jump shot just missed. Maisto may have been better off taking a shot there, but he kicks it inside. Nice play there and a great foul. Great follow by Hardesty, the sophomore. Gets the bucket. It's now 23-15. Drive to the hoop. A little double dribble by Kennedy. Watertown doing a nice job. Could cut this one to 6 with a basket here. 3:20 to play in the half. Watertown, after being down 12 at the end of the first quarter, could cut it to 6. DeFeo kicks it out. Nice three on the way, just off the mark. Rebound inside. Two Kennedy players fighting for it. They control it and push it up. Up the far side, kick it back out. Jones got a running start. Kicks it inside. Nice little pass. And Batista lays it up and in. Back to a 10-point lead for the Eagles. Got to be stronger with the passes. Kennedy's defense is all over the place. Tough shot there. That was Tyson Torciello taking the 15-footer, just missed. Gets a foul on his follow-up. Kennedy will inbound it. Only 9 fouls called between the two teams, so neither team in the bonus just yet. Although Watertown will get an opportunity for a one-on-one on Kennedy's next foul. 3-2 half-court trap. Kicked it inside, almost worked there. Bounding to the middle, turning around, blocked nicely. Went out of bounds. Looked like it went off of Watertown, and it will be Kennedy ball underneath their own basket on the baseline. Inbounding it for the Eagles is number 32, Aaron Quintero. Quintero gets it in, kicks it back around out top. Eagles taking their time now against a 2-3 zone employed by the Watertown Indians. Maybe more of a 1-2-2. Kick to the far side, back out top, just swinging it around from the point to the wing. Stationary three, no good. Rebound, fighting for it inside, spinning and getting hit and laying it in. Alex Batista doing some work on the glass for the Eagles. Nice little move there and control, took the hit, laid it in. And just like that, the Eagles have built a 12-point lead with a chance to make it 13. Batista back at the line, looking to complete the conventional three-point play. It is up and a little bit deep. Rebound knocked around so hard that the Kennedy Eagles regain control. Could be a 4-point possession here if the Eagles can convert here. Again, the 2-3 zone by Watertown. Gets split up top, drive to the hoop, no good. Rebound by the Indians. Watertown pushing up the far side. Kick to the corner. Dribble inside, kicked it back out top. 17-foot pull-up, that's a tough shot right there. Goes out of bounds, no good. Possession goes over to Kennedy. A hard dribble straight into a 17-footer is a tough shot for any high school player. Kennedy gets the ball back. 1:25 and running here in quarter number 2. 12-point lead for the Eagles. Watertown did a nice job of slowing things down a little bit in the second quarter. Just couldn't convert enough on their offensive end. Tied up underneath on the boards. Possession will go over to the Indians. 1:15 left. The Indians looking to knock this thing down to 10, perhaps make it 9. 2-3 zone. Eagles go to steal almost every pass. We get a foul there. It should be a 1-on-1 opportunity for Watertown. Foul's going to be on Harold Garcia, the sophomore, on the reach. And we're going to have St. Hilaire at the line, shooting 2. Not shooting 2, sorry, shooting 1-on-1. First one is up, and it is good. 27-16, a little over a minute to play here in the first half. Opportunity for St. Hilaire to cut the lead to 10. Takes his time, a deep breath, up and good. It's 27-17. Kicked inside, back out. Eagles' best ball movement really on the offensive side there. Nice little move by Jones. Drives, gets bumped, and we're going to get a travel call. Ball goes back to Watertown. Jones was definitely forcing the action into the Watertown defenders. Nice call there by the official, going with the travel. Watertown Indians bringing it up. Chance to cut it to 8. Big possession here. Can they get a good shot against the 2-3 zone being employed now by the Eagles? Tough call there. Tough call there as Jones fell to the ground. Certainly got into the way of the Watertown offensive player. Travel was called as he tried to dance around. Eagles now with a chance. Hard drive to the basket. Go up toward and gets blocked. Nice defense there by the Indians. I think it was Jasufi who got his hand on it. St. Hilaire just inside the three-point arc. Misses. Battle for the boards. And we're going to have a foul there against the Indians underneath. Still only their 5th team foul. So no shots yet for the Eagles. 24.5 seconds to play in the first half. 27-17 as Watertown has outscored the Eagles by 2 here in the second quarter. Opportunity to trap there in the corner. They let it go and kick it back out. 14 now and running. Looks like Kennedy's going to hold it for the last shot. 10 seconds. Clock is running. They kick to the far side. On the wing, looking, kicks it back out here. Almost threw it away. Jones has got it deep to the corner. Shot and 3, and it's in. Kyle Brown, the sophomore, knocks in the deep 3 from the corner to finish off the second quarter. It's now 30-17 at the end of the first half. Kennedy came back to win that half by a score of 12-11. Watertown played very well, had opportunities, couldn't connect on the offensive side. But it was a much more even second quarter than it was in the first. So we're going to take a break here as we hit halftime at Kennedy High School. This is the NVL game between the Kennedy Eagles and the Watertown Indians. 30-17 your halftime score, the Eagles in the lead. We'll be back just before the beginning of the third quarter. again, Kennedy in Division I this year, expected to be very good and have a shot, certainly, at playing with the best of the teams in the top division. Once they get LaShawn Smith back, they will be a force to be reckoned with throughout the state and certainly in the NVL. LaShawn Smith, one of the leading scorers on the team last year, has a brace on his right wrist, although I saw him in between the JV quarters and at halftime in the game earlier this evening, shooting left-handed three-pointers and being quite accurate and successful with those attempts. So I think he's got to be close to getting back out here, but of course they don't announce when he might be back out and ready to play. Kennedy 0-1, a little disappointing loss the other night to Naugatuck. They had a 47-40 lead going into the fourth quarter, and they lost that one 59-51. Watertown, of course, hoping that Kennedy experiences the same thing again tonight. Watertown already doing a little better than they did the other night against Ansonia. They jumped out to a 12-11 lead against the Chargers in the first 8 minutes, and then pretty much got shut down, only scoring 21 points over the final 24 minutes. Tonight they already fought back, scoring 12 in the 11 in the second quarter, making that one a lot more even in the second 8-minute stanza than it was in the first, as they fell by an 18-6 margin after the first 8 minutes. Looked like Kennedy was going to roll, and the Watertown Indians fought back and had a chance to cut the lead down to as low as 6 before it settled into an 13-point now halftime advantage for the Eagles. Big three at the end of the quarter by Kyle Brown extended the lead from 27-17 to 30-17, just seconds, just really moments before the halftime buzzer was to sound. So we're about to begin the third quarter. It's going to be Kennedy ball. They have a 13-point lead, and we'll see how Watertown comes out. Again, they held Kennedy to 12, pretty much staying in a half-court 3-2 trap. More of an extended zone, really, than a trap. They weren't even looking really to trap along the sideline or in the corner. Simply trying to get Kennedy to give the ball up early and then force them to run their offense from the wings. Kennedy played an aggressive, going to steal every pass, man-to-man. We'll see if Watertown can do a better job of handling that and knocking down some of the opportunities that they were getting in their offensive end. 30-17 as we begin the third quarter. Kennedy starts with Blagman, the big man down low. Brown, who hit the three at the buzzer on the far side. You've got Adrian Williams here in the near side corner. Acosta getting some instruction from the official. And inbounding the ball, there's Josiah Parilla. The starting five for Kennedy on the floor. It's a 1-2-2 zone defense being employed now by the Indians. Kicked inside to Blagman. Blagman goes down low on the low block. Picks up the foul. He'll be going to the line for two as Nassim Pasesta reached in, got him on the wrist. Blagman going to the line to shoot two. The junior big man scored 12 opening night against Naugatuck. First free throws up and good. 31-17 now. Kennedy extending the lead. Second one for Blagman is up and no good. Rebound by Watertown. Taken down nicely by Hardesty. That's DeFeo with it now. DeFeo dribbles to the right wing, then back out to the point. Nice little motion offense. Tough 18-footer. Goes off the mark. It's going to be Kennedy ball. Tough shot again with pressure on it. Maestro hoisted up the three from about 18 feet away. May have been a little contact, may have gotten a little piece of the ball, but goes out of bounds the ball to Kennedy. Acosta here on the corner, driving baseline. Call is going to be against Watertown. We'll get two shots for Acosta as he got the baseline to his left hand. Hardesty gets the foul. Two shots here for Acosta. Two quick fouls on Watertown the first 34 seconds of the half. Free throw up and no good. Second straight miss for Kennedy at the free throw line. Acosta definitely one of the quicker players on the floor for Kennedy, one of the better shooters even last year. Knocks down the second one. It's now 32-17. Kennedy Eagles. DeFeo dribbling it up. Now goes to the far side in front of his own bench. Kicks it to the corner. Sesta from 18. He hoists one. Gets blocked and tipped. Quick rebound there by Maisto, who got blocked underneath as well. And then Kennedy turns it over. Lagman tried to throw it to Williams, threw it a little behind him, and it went out of bounds. Some quick threes being hoisted by Watertown to start out the half here. And Kennedy right in their faces helped those go all right. DeFeo now, a little bit more settled, choice of three. That one goes in and out. Banging around for the boards, goes out of bounds. It'll be Kennedy ball. 7:02 left to play in the third quarter, just a minute in. 2 fouls on Watertown and 3 or 4 missed shots. Pushing it now up the left sideline, kicks it down low to the blocks. Acosta goes up underneath, misses the easy layup, gets his own rebound, goes up and gets blocked. Pushing it up the floor now is Jasufi. Jasufi turns, kicks back. Maisto's shot, he got hit from behind by his own guy. Long pass there, great catch in traffic, lays it up, no good. That one's going to be on Acosta as he went over the back to try to tip that one out. (32-17), Kennedy leads. Watertown has not scored yet here in the second half. Again, an extended man-to-man, putting enough pressure to get those shots off the mark. That one again may have been tipped. Battling around for the rebound, lays it up, no good. DeFeo for 3, got his feet set, and a nice look, and he knocks it in. 3-point field goal there for Cameron DeFeo. Gets Watertown on the board here in the second half. It's now 32-20. Extended 1-2-2 trap. Moving the ball quickly there with the Eagles. Gets a nice look from the wing, and that one is an easy jumper again. Kyle Brown had his feet set, had time to see the hoop, lays it in for a nice little 3 from 18 feet away. 35-20 now. Kennedy extends the lead. Watertown has to work hard for good shots on their offensive end. Again, another quick 3. That one he knocks down. Beautiful shot there by Nassim Pasesta. Pasesta had a 3 the other night against Ansonia as well. Kennedy moving the ball quickly out top. That one an open 3 again. Got to put a little pressure on him as that 18-footer. He had far too much time to look at it. Josiah Perilla, he hit 2 threes the other night, so he certainly can make them from out there. 15-point lead now for the Eagles. Tough shot there from 16 feet away. Comes up hard off the backboard. Rebound again deep, this time fighting for it, possessed by the Eagles. 5 minutes to go in the third quarter. Eagles starting to pull away again here. That was Brown stepping into a 3. Jones with the rebound, going high up off the glass. Passes it back out, drive to the hoop, lays it up and in, and got fouled. Good hustle by Jones. He was the only one down there for the Eagles. He came down with the rebound, kicked it out to a cutting Kyle Brown, who laid it in and got fouled. Just like that, the lead is blown up a little bit to 17. As Brown now at the line, looking to make it an 18-point lead. Free throw is up, and it is no good. Eagles having trouble from the line. DeFeo dribbling it up, takes his time, gets it to St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire splits the defense, drive to the hoop, no good. Rebound, Kennedy pushing it up the far side. Tough play there. DeFeo's going to get the foul there. Probably might be on the floor. Let's see what he calls. Yeah, they are going to call that on the floor. Inbounding it underneath there is Jones. Jones kicks to the corner. Far shot, no good. Rebound, Jones. Jones doing a nice job off the glass. Tough drive to the hoop there. Made it more difficult than it had to be. Hustling to get his miss was Perilla. Knocked it off of St. Hilaire's knee, apparently. Ball goes over to Kennedy. 40-23, 17-point lead for Kennedy. We're almost halfway through the third. Blackman flashes, catches it, and throws it back out to Perilla. Eagles being a little bit more patient this time through on the offensive side. Adrian Williams, a little quiet night for him so far. He's quite a good player too. Now we're going to get an offensive foul called on Perilla. Parilla driving to the hoop, got a little bit of offensive foul there. I don't know if he was pushing off with his free arm or not, but Watertown bringing it up the floor. They need a basket here. 40-23, Kennedy lead. Watertown's had a tough look at the hoop here in the third quarter. Bounces to the corner, turnaround jumper, nice shot there. Knocked it down beautifully. That was David Aguavilla. Aguavilla makes it 40-25. Kennedy just looks very poised and very in control right now. Kick to the corner, that's a tough shot there off the back of the rim. Blackman going up for it, brought it down where St. Hilaire did a nice job of fighting him for it. Knocked it out of bounds, but it'll be retained by the Eagles to inbound it underneath their own hoop. 40-25. Inbounding under their own hoop. Jones to Brown, to Acosta, back to Brown in the corner. Brown kicks it out top. Inside, Blackman. Quick little jump hook there, really, except he didn't jump, so I don't know what you call that. A stationary hook. Wow, we're going to call a jump ball there as Williams reached in and tied up St. Hilaire. Possession retained by Watertown. 3:17 here to go in the third. Batista checks back in for Blackman. Blackman takes his seat after a nice 5-minute stretch there. Batista did a solid job for the Eagles in the first half already tonight. Again, extending the defense, making the Indians start way up by the midcourt line. Kicks it back out. 3 there, nothing but net. Nice shot by Aguavilla. 3 minutes to go. It's back to a 12-point game. Watertown needs a stop here to get back into this. Acosta brings it over the midcourt line. Kicks it back out to Brown. Batista to Brown to Acosta here on the wing. Acosta loves dodging left. Interesting play there. Drew the contact. Could have been an offensive foul. Looks like the call's going to go against Watertown, and Acosta will be at the line shooting 2. Jeremy Acosta, the senior, 9 points the other night against Naugatuck. Loves to catch here on the wing and drive to his left. Right-handed shooter puts it up, and it is no good. He's got a little bit of a side spin on his free throw. That one spins right out. 40-28, 2:47 left to play here in the third. Acosta knocks that one down. Here comes Watertown. Tough for Watertown to get good looks. Tough shot again, 18-footer. Rebound by Kennedy. Acosta pushing it. Nice pass to Jones. Jones lays it up and in. It's now 43-28. Now we've got a 1-2-2 looking for a trap here at the midcourt line. Kennedy wants to get out and run around as much as possible. Timeout called by Watertown. So a timeout with 2:16 left to play in the third quarter. It's a 43-28 Kennedy lead. They led by 13 at the half. They've only extended that up 2 points. So again, Watertown hanging around. They were down 12 at the end of the first 8 minutes. Now as we're coming to the closing minutes of the third quarter, that lead is only up to 15. So Kennedy's only outscored the Watertown Indians by 3 in the last 14 minutes of play. Neither team has anybody really in foul trouble, as Watertown was the only one to get to the line for a 1-on-1 in the first half. Only 17 fouls, again, combined for both teams called so far here in the second half. Only 2 fouls on Kennedy here in the third quarter, 5 on Watertown. Kennedy changed the defense up there in that last possession. Watertown decided to call a timeout and make sure they got everything set and ready to go. The Indians to inbound right in front of their own bench. Kick to the corner to St. Hilaire. St. Hilaire trying to work his way out of a trap, gets stuck. Nice little bounce pass there. Drive to the hoop, pull-up jumper, good. Myron Jasufi knocks down the pull-up jumper from the lane, 43-30. 2 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Again, the 3-2 zone. Acosta's got it here in front of us in the wing. He dribbles up to the point, Kicks it to the far side to Williams. Williams back to Acosta. Tough pass there, turned over, picked off by the Indians. Big possession here. St. Hilaire dribbling it up. Nice little bounce pass there. Long three, no good. Again, just a short possession. Watertown chucked up the first opportunity they had and missed. Acosta, tough drive there. Little contact inside, no call. St. Hilaire comes out with it. St. Hilaire pushing it up the right side. He drives hard to the hoop. Little contact there, no call. St. Hilaire gets it. Kicks it back outside. Drive to the hoop. A little hit on the wrist, no call. Jasufi drive to the hoop. Clearly got hit on the arm. No call there. Kicks it back outside. Rebound was possessed by Kennedy. On their way up the floor, there was a call. Number 21, Tyson Torciello, got the foul. So now with 1:17 left to play, I'll tell you what, it's looking like Torciello may have fouled out of the game. So now here we go, getting back into live action. Cam Garcia, freshman, comes into the game for Torciello, number 22. Kick down low, Jones too easy there. St. Hilaire responsible for getting down to the block there against Jaquame Jones. Jaquame Jones just too big. A big man down low against St. Hilaire, that's a tough matchup. He caught, turned, and laid it in. Back to a 15-point lead for Kennedy. Free throw again missed. Nice tap there. Getting high up off the ground. There was Adrian Williams, a guard. Got way up by the rim and knocked it in. 47-30 now. Kennedy, just like that, extends the lead to 17. St. Hilaire splitting the zone, got pushed from behind. We'll see if they're going to give him two shots here on the floor. He's going to the line shooting two. Inside of a minute here in the third quarter. It's a 17-point Kennedy Eagle lead. Sam St. Hilaire, the junior guard, at the line. First one is up, and it is good. St. Hilaire getting ready to take his second one. Number 11, the junior, up, and it is a little deep. Rebound there by Batista. Nice job again by the sophomore getting up for the rebound. Kick to the corner. Garcia drives, kicks it back outside. Batista down low, trying to bull his way into the basket. Went up hard and missed the shot, but drew the foul. Again, a big size advantage for Kennedy down low. Myron Jasufi, number 25, squared off on Batista. Batista went up hard and got the foul call. Batista's had a solid game on both ends of the floor, rebounding the ball. Knocks in the first free throw attempt. Second one is up, and it is good. 49-31, Kennedy lead now. 40 seconds to play in the third. Jasufi, the sophomore from Watertown, kicks to the wing to Garcia. Kicks back out. Garcia, the long three, no good. Freshman shooting a bomb from way outside. Turnover by Watertown. Eagles will again have an opportunity for the last shot of the quarter. A little bit of a 2-2-1 full court effort going on here. Again, just a Adrian Williams with the turnover there. He dribbled right into where they want to get trapped, threw the ball backcourt. Turnover for Watertown. Nice change up there by Watertown. Caught Kennedy off guard. The 2-2-1 full court gets the turnover. 19 seconds and running here. Let's see if Watertown holds it for one or goes right at him. Kennedy's in a 2-1-2 zone D. St. Hilaire on the wing in front of his own bench. Kicks it back to Jasufi, who loses control. Williams on the breakaway, gets hit on the layup. He'll be to the line shooting two. Technical foul is going to be called on Adrian Williams. He got bumped on the way to the hoop, caught the foul call. He was going to the line shooting too. Technical foul was called as he just acting like an immature kid. First free throw off the back of the rim, no good. Second one is up and it is good. Now we'll go down the other end. Watertown will have an opportunity to knock down the two for the technical fouls. Let's see who's going to go to the line and shoot for Watertown. Looks like number 25, Myron Jasufi, the sophomore, will step up to shoot the technical fouls. It's a 19-point Kennedy lead now as we're drawing to the end of the third quarter before a little bit of excitement. Jasufi, first one of the two technical foul shots, goes up and in. Second attempt now is good. 50-33 now as the two technical foul free throws go in for the Indians. They'll inbound the ball on what is for us the near side at midcourt. 6.9 seconds left on the clock. It's a 50-33 Kennedy lead. Inbounded quickly to Jasufi. He doesn't have much time. Garcia quickly gets it. He wasn't quite ready for it. Jasufi, an off the dribble three. Hard off the backboard and no good. So quarter number 3 draws to a close. It's a 50-33 Kennedy lead as they outscored the Watertown Indians by a score of 20-16 in the third quarter. Going into the final frame now, Kennedy, remember they got outscored by 15 on Tuesday night against Naugatuck. They have been kind of in cruise control tonight. After opening up an 18-6 first quarter lead, the quarters have been fairly even through frames 2 and 3. We'll see what happens in the final 8 minutes. It'll be Kennedy ball to open up the fourth quarter. Adrian Williams had a little bit of problems in the first half. Coach sat him down for a little bit, came back out here, and at the end of the third, he draws a technical foul, even though he was about to go to the line to shoot 2. So I don't know if we're going to be able to see Adrian play too much here in the final frame. 8 minutes to go in the game. It's a 50-33 Kennedy Eagle lead. They're looking to win their first game of the year and their first home game of the season as well. We've got DeFeo, Jasufi, St. Hilaire, Bethesda, and the freshman Cam Garcia out on the floor for Watertown. Kennedy brings it up against the 3-2 zone D. Maybe a 1-2-2, however you'd like to look at it. Kick down low. Acosta, way too easy for him as he catches the ball. Nice little lefty off the glass on the baseline and low blocks. 52-33 Kennedy. St. Hilaire gets a good look at a 3 off the mark. Hustles in for his own rebound. Kicks it out to DeFeo. Shot fake, gets to the lane. Tough little driving layup there just off the mark. Rebound underneath. We got a jump ball called on the rebound, and it's going to go over to Watertown. Checking into the game for St. Hilaire, number 3, C.J. Marner, the sophomore. Maynard. Maisto to Sugar underneath, kicks it to DeFeo. DeFeo looking at the 3. Maynard gets right in the game and chucks a 3, just misses. Flagman with the rebound, dribbles it up, loses control, turnover. So the first 38 seconds have not exactly been classic basketball here in the fourth quarter. A couple turnovers, a couple missed shots. Here's Maynard again. Maynard dribbles into the 3, pulls it back out, looks good idea there. Bethesda tries the one-handed wraparound pass. That gets kicked away by Jones. Seems like there's a little bit of a heated action exchange going on between the two teams. It does not seem that it's been that kind of a game. It hasn't really been that intense. There has been a lot of contact, but nothing to the extreme end. And yet both teams seem to be doing a lot of chirping here as we get into the fourth quarter. DeFeo to inbound to Maynard. Maynard against Acosta. Tough matchup for Maynard. Kick to the corner to Feo, a little bit behind the three-point line, misses. Rebound by Acosta. He pushes it up, finds Blackman by the mid. Oh, nice play. Blackman catches that at the free throw line, took his time, laid it up and in. Nice layup by Marquise Blackman, good find by Acosta. Maynard just gets over the midcourt line and stops. DeFeo catches it out about 25 feet, pulls in 17-footer off balance. Tough rebound there. We're going to get a push there. Looks like it's going to be against Nassim Pasesta. It's going to be a 1-and-1. No, actually, it's going to be 2 shots. 10th team foul. It's going to be 2 shots here. Going to the line now is Jaquemi Jones. It's going to be very tough underneath the boards. The undersized Watertown Indians certainly putting up a fight underneath the backboard. Getting their fair share certainly tonight. Jones at the line. First one is up and in. 22-point lead now for the Eagles. Jones knocks down the second one. Looked very smooth with both of those free throws. Maynard, the sophomore guard, played a lot in the JV game. That's going to be tough for him going up against Acosta. Maynard had trouble there. No help. He's going to need help bringing that ball up the floor. Acosta, one of the better defenders for the Kennedy Eagles, going up against C.J. Maynard. C.J. again, he played guard for most of the JV game. Acosta, of course, one of the better defenders for Kennedy even last year as a junior. With no help, no screen, Maynard's going to have a tough time getting that ball up the floor against Jeremy. Acosta knocks down the first one. It's now a 24-point lead. The Eagles start to pull away here in the fourth. Second one again up and missed. We've got had a lot of missed free throws tonight for the Eagles, or this one would be even a little bit more open than it is. Sesta inbounds, finds Maynard. Maynard now a little bit of a space, dribbles up, reaching in from behind is Acosta, and we're going to get a foul called there. Eagles still not at the bonus. Assistant inbound to Maynard. Again, Acosta getting ready to play D. Pasesta there in the wing. Drives hard righty. Nice shot fake. Goes up and under him. Just no good. Rebound there. Acosta's got it. Nice little move again. He loves driving to his left. Goes up strong with the right hand this time and lays it in. It's now a 26-point Kennedy Eagle lead. 6 minutes left to play here in the fourth. The Eagles will win their first home game of the season. Will even their record out at 1-1. Whereas Watertown will fall to 0-2 and have a chance to get their first victory tomorrow night. On the long outlet, Josiah Perillo lays it in. And things have blown up out of control. Long three there by Pasesta, no good. Brown dribbling it down, loses control, gets tipped away, he gets it. Finds Blackman, one dribble, good kick to the corner, and misses. Pasesta gets the foul there. Pasesta, stocky player, battling it underneath. He's been going at it all game long with the bigger Kennedy players underneath the basket. Certainly being competitive and playing hard. Got called for the foul there off the play. Marquise Blackman, the junior, at the line, lays it up and in. Nice free throw there by the Kennedy junior. If he makes this one, it's going to be a 30-point lead for the Eagles. It certainly was a lot closer than that for the middle two frames. But right now, this one is all but in the books. Rebound by Watertown. Driving hard layup there. Nice little scoop by Josh Maisto. A little bit again of a 3-2 press here. The turnover there. Careless pass by Acosta off the hand of Blackman. Watertown pushes it up, trying to get a good opportunity. DeFeo to the corner. Hard drive righty, no good. DeFeo from 18, no good. Hard off the glass. Rebound by Blagman as he got the tip. Turns and looks. Acosta's got it on the far side. Acosta driving hard to the hoop. That pass goes off the shoulder of one of his teammates, controlled by Kennedy. Baseline drive, nowhere to go with that one. Throws it up underneath the backboard. And out it goes. 4:41 left to play. We're almost halfway through the fourth. Kennedy in control here now. St. Hilaire comes in, taking out DeFeo. DeFeo, the senior captain. St. Hilaire, a junior. So we've got a junior and a sophomore at guard there. St. Hilaire, nice dive righty. Runner in the lane, no good. Acosta goes high up for the rebound, gains control. Pushes it out there to Brown. Brown dribbling it up hard to Jones. Jones on the wing. Weaves his way through the defense. Blackman, great catch to lay it up and in on the blocks. Marquise Blackman, nice catch again. Gained control of it and laid it in. 64-35, 29-point lead for Kennedy. Kennedy still playing a hard, extended man-to-man. Tips away that pass. Inbounding underneath their own hoop, the Watertown Indians. Down 29, kick to the corner, got set. Kind of a flat shot there, rebounded on the backside by Acosta. Brown with it now. Finds Blackman in the middle, turn, and just missed. Again, Acosta fighting hard for the rebound. It was him against everybody else, and Acosta got it. Kicked it out to Jones, who turned it over. Tough play there as Jones goes up hard. Josh Maisto knocked down hard. Everybody seems to be all right. Should be at least 1-1 for Josh. He's going to have to go to the line here. So Josh will go to the line. A little bit of confusion there as far as who the substitution was for. Initially, they looked to be taking out Josh Maisto, who, of course, is at the line now shooting the free throws. So 1-1. First one is up and good. 64-36 now. Josh's second one is up and good. Now we've got a substitution for Josh. He gets a break after a hard-fought game. Coming in now, Matthew Morrissey, a junior big man. Logged in a lot of minutes in the JV game tonight as well. A little bit of a 2-2-1 press here by Watertown. Again, it's kind of designed just to slow things down as they fall back without double teaming. Kicked out to the wing, far three, no good. Blackman, rebound, follows it. Tell you what, Blackman looks very athletic when he gets going. Nice little play there, jumped, caught, put it in without hitting the floor again. The junior, nice play. St. Hilaire dribbling hard to the left elbow. Kicks it back out again, the runner from 17. That's a tough shot for anybody. Ball goes off his foot and out of bounds. Batista checking in now, taking Blackman out. Acosta comes out now. He gets replaced by number 25, Harold Garcia. So again, a 2-2-1 press. Batista open there in the middle, kicks it back out to Brown. Brown to Jones. 3 minutes now, we're just under the 3-minute mark. Watertown in a 2-3 zone. Kennedy could probably just hold it out if they chose to. Doing a little bit of a weave out top as Brown lost control of the ball. Long three, and it's good. Nice shot there by Harold Garcia, the sophomore. It's 66-37. Open jumper from the weak side, no good. Rebound by Jones. Jones dribbling up hard. Nice little behind the back move, one-handed bounce pass. Beautiful to the wing, kick to the far side. Shot by Brown, no good. Good rebound, nice rebound inside by number 31, Matt Hardesty. St. Hilaire pulls up for three. That one a little hard off the back of the rim again. Rebound by Kennedy. 2:05 and running here in the fourth. Kick to the corner. That jumper no good. St. Hilaire chasing it and gets it. He's got a breakaway here. Lefty layup is good. It's now 69-39. Layup is good there by Garcia on the other end. It's now a 32-point lead for the Eagles. St. Hilaire at the top of the key. Bounce pass inside. Trouble there. Yep, definitely got a little hand on him. Number 25, Garcia, will be called for the foul. Will be 1-1 for Watertown. A couple more subs joining the game. The freshman, number 22, Cam Garcia, we've seen before. Anthony Lombardi enters the game as well. Angelo Gizzi at the line. Gizzi's first shot up, and it is no good. Rebound by Kennedy. 1:30 to go. Again, they could probably dribble out or take off all the time if they wanted to. Watertown sitting in a 2-3 zone, not really coming out above the arc to pressure. 71-39, a 32-point lead for Kennedy as they get things going here on this season 2017-2018. Just waiting for the day that their big man gets back and they can really make a strong push for both an NVL and a Division I title. That pass to the corner gets deflected and out of bounds. Under a minute to play. Watertown will fall to 0-2, but they'll have an opportunity as early as tomorrow night as they travel up to Bristol, Connecticut. The freshman Garcia with the shot, no good. Batista rebound, 2-on-1 break for the Eagles. Strong to the hoop, no foul called. Rebound pulled away by Lombardi, but it gets stolen from behind. Underneath, reverse, good. Nice shot there by Brown. Nice little reverse layup, 73-39. 35 seconds left to play. We may not have another whistle for the rest of the night. Garcia in the corner, kicks it back out. St. Hilaire back to Garcia. Garcia turns up the three, dribbles to the far side. Drive to the hoop, that runner no good. Rebound, tipped away, will be retained by the Indians. 22 seconds left to play. Eagles' next game is Saturday afternoon right here against Walcott. Watertown, again, traveling up to Bristol tomorrow night. Inbounds pass thrown away. Eagles now have a 2-on-1 break. Garcia goes to the hoop, no good. Control the loose ball and lay it in. 10 seconds left to play. 75-39. St. Hilaire dribbles it up, back out to Garcia. Garcia's drive to the hoop. Batista puts a little defense on him, no good. And that ends the game. So game 2 early in the season between Kennedy and Watertown goes the way of the Eagles. The homestanding Kennedy Eagles win this one 75-39 to even their record out at 1-1. Again, they play again Saturday afternoon against Walcott. Tomorrow, Watertown will travel up to Bristol looking for their first victory of the season. They play Bristol Eastern, their third straight away game. That'll wrap things up from Waterbury, Connecticut. We hope you've enjoyed tonight's basketball game from Kennedy High School. Again, the final score, Kennedy Eagles 75, the Watertown Indians 39. We hope to see you soon. Enjoy the holidays and be safe. Have a great night.